And the Denver 7 investigates follow-up tonight. Last May in Evergreen, a Tesla exploded and the driver was unable to get out.
Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski has obtained the crash report, and tonight he has more answers from the State Patrol.
Vehicle is still fully engulfed.
This is a lesson that we can all learn from.
It's a crash investigators have spent more than 8 months trying to understand.
It just ran straight off the road.
The death of Mr. Von Ohein was tragic.
Non-automatic? Yeah, he was saying that they was on some kind of auto drive when it went into the street.
His unfortunate death will result in other people's lives being saved.
These pictures show what was left after Evergreen resident Hans Von Ohein's Tesla drove off the road and crashed into a tree. The car's passenger got out alive. Von Ohein did not.
Can you tell us now why the driver was not able to get out of that car?
No, I cannot.
The investigation by the State Patrol tried to confirm why the driver of the Tesla could not get out. After trying to locate onboard data and extensive interviews, the State Patrol's investigator wrote, "I am unable to conclusively determine why he did not exit the vehicle."
One of the questions, did autopilot contribute to this crash?
That is unknown. The autopilot system was known to the driver. Was it being used? That is unknown.
Denver 7 Investigates did learn that the State Patrol was looking at any possible contribution the Tesla Model 3's autopilot feature had in the crash.
The remote location of the crash, in conjunction with the fire and the resulting loss of electronic data within the vehicle, made retrieving the electronic data from the car impossible.
The State Patrol's investigation was unable to determine why the driver could not exit. It could not conclude the role of the car's autopilot function, but it did find the driver had a blood alcohol level of .264, significantly above the legal limit.
Simplest terms possible, what's the conclusion of this investigation?
The driver of the vehicle was under the influence of alcohol, and his driving actions caused his death. That is difficult to say because he has a grieving family.
The driver has a spouse and a 1-year-old.
At the conclusion of this investigation, what's your message now to everyone driving an electric vehicle?
Please read the manual.
Sergeant Madden's response builds on what our Denver 7 investigation pointed out last November.
Every vehicle is completely different.
We discovered multiple examples across the country of fires after electric vehicles were in crashes, where electric systems shut down and passengers had trouble getting out.
I have to pull it all the way out, and now the car door will open.
I think your story is a great example of what is needed to change the public intelligence on the new vehicles that are being sold in the United States. These vehicles are very intelligent. That requires additional thought and how to use the car.
You should also know for several months the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has been investigating Tesla's automated driving system. And earlier this month, after pressure from NHTSA, Tesla announced a recall of more than 350,000 of its vehicles with the full driving or auto drive system. The recall is a software update because NHTSA said the current software allows vehicles to exceed speed limits or travel through intersections in an unlawful or unpredictable manner, increasing the risk of a crash. And while the State Patrol could only prove alcohol played a role in the crash, it's worthy of noting the make and model of that Tesla would have been part of the recall. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski.
And Tony and the Denver 7 Investigates team have been looking into the safety of electric vehicles for months, and you can follow their in-depth reporting right now on denver7.com. Just look for this story.